Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Mama Fox Studios. This is Missy and we are continuing on our, what is it, our 14th or 15th build, hopefully our final, hopefully cross fingers, of our, what are we building? We're building our mini Sakura house slash cherry courtyard. So we, as of last time, we already had this completed. Our house is all put together with our tea room and our little pagoda over here. These lights are down this through the railings so they can come down the side. We're gonna fight with those, I have a feeling. But we've got all of our little walkway, or these are the edgings, not what we're walking on, but the edge of the walkways, covered in our paper last time, and our little walkway, and then we did our fish up flagpole. So we're just gonna jump in and keep going. So we're gonna make a little pair of flip-flop. I call them flip-flops. You guys might call them something different. The little shoes. So we need, now this is, it's weird. There's these little tiny yellow ones. Now it only shows one pair, but they give us 4. So I was trying to look in the final and see there's only one pair though that show. Yeah, so oh wait, no, those are rocks, never mind. So just one pair, I guess. And then we're gonna get our what are we getting? Our little red paper rope. Okay, so we need 1.5 centimeters of this paper rope, which honestly probably gonna be too much, but we'll cut it the way they say, and then we'll fix it later if we have to. I don't have great hope for these instructions anymore. I'm sorry. They've gotten worse as we've continued, or I've gotten less patient with them. I don't know, one of the two. But they're not very good. Okay, we're gonna untwist the two, and then we're gonna unfold. Why? Okay, I'm gonna follow their instructions. We're going to unfold these. Now you've seen me, if you've seen any of my videos with the paper rope, you've probably seen me unfold these. We did not unfold them in this video, did we, earlier? Oh, I can't remember. Not for the tree, I know that. So you just gotta kind of work it loose until you find a side. And be gentle. This is just like crepe paper that they bundled up. So it will tear very easily if you're not gentle with it. Oh, this was the end of the rope that is a bit more stuck together. Oh, see, I tore it. See, just like that. Boom, torn. Good thing they give us extra. I kind of untwist it and then wiggle it in the center. It helps kind of loosen it up. There we go. All the way. Come on, done. Okay, and now we're gonna cut it in half long ways. I know, I don't understand either, but Okay. And then we're going to roll them up and stick them. I'm cracking up, guys. Sorry. I'm going to put a little bit of my Aleene's Original Tacky Glue just in a squeeze bottle with a precision tip, slightly watered down. Just going to kind of, because you, not like toothpick roll up where you have a center, like roll it in on itself. So basically it's kind of fold it in thirds is what I'm doing. Maybe. And then I'm just going to kind of twist it to finish that roll. Okay, we're going to do the same thing to the other half. Fold, come on, fold, fold, fold. Sometimes it gets in his head, it's like, nope. And then I'm going to twist. And to get those those edges twisted tight, I'm just rolling it. But I'm rolling each edge opposite way. Okay. So now, oh wait, we need 2 of these. Oh, so the piece that I tore should have been done also. Okay, I understand. But it didn't actually tell us to do 2. It just shows us now we have 2. Just finding that edge. I gotta tell you, my mom had me cracking up after dinner tonight. Well, first of all, when we went and sat down for dinner, she forgot to turn one of the stove tops off, but she did move the pan that was on there with the asparagus off of it, but she set the sheet pan that had this pork chops on it. And so when I went in to clean up, I was like, for one, why is it still so hot in here? And 2, what is that sizzling noise? I assumed it was the asparagus, but that wasn't hot and the burner wasn't on until I went, oh, the pork chops are sizzling? Why? They came out of the oven. We baked them. And I noticed the burner. So I was already laughing at her. And then when she came in and went to throw plates and stuff away after she helped me finish cleaning up, earlier she had put a can of old whipped cream, like Ready Whip, in the trash. When she pushed the top of the trash down, it didn't like explode, but the nozzle got stuck and it just started squirting whipped cream everywhere. I couldn't even help. I was laughing so hard because she like panicked and like yelped, and I couldn't do anything but bend over laughing. I was laughing so hard. She did not think it was funny. I thought it was hilarious. So I had a good belly laugh today, so I'm feeling pretty good right now. Forgot what I was doing. Yeah, okay. I literally forgot what I was doing. That doesn't bode well. My memory shot, she tried to ask me today if I remembered what some cabinets cost that they put up in the kitchen. And I said, how would I know? She says, because you're the one that told us to get those. I said, no, you had those up before I moved here. She goes, no, we were looking at the long one. At a short cabinet, which was just 2 doors, and a long cabinet, which was 4 doors. And the long cabinet was the right size, but it was like 3 times the amount. It was a bit more than they wanted to spend. And she goes, don't you remember you told us, hey, just buy 2 of the short ones. It's like an inch or an inch and a half more. It won't stick out that much. And I went, I did. Like, no, I have no recollection of that. She just looked at me and I was like, I'm telling you guys, y'all laugh at me because my memory is horrible, but it's like seriously bad. Come on, and I want you to twist up. There you go. Okay. I will admit, I did look a little bit ahead in the book because we still have these 2 transparent pieces over here. And I was like, did I mess up and forget them? No, I did not. They have not called for them yet. Thank goodness. But the pull one made no sense to me. So I did kind of do a fitting of where it goes, and I figured it out. So that way, fortunately for you guys, we don't have to sit and watch me be confused for 10 minutes like I was earlier today. All right, so now they want us to take 2 of the ends and glue them together for 0.15 centimeters. So I'm going to get them started together. Now I want you to stay. And then I'm going to measure, not 1.5, 0.15. Wow, that is tiny. That is literally just the very edge, basically. So pretty much that drop of glue is about how much you want it to, unless you wipe the drop off on your finger. That drop of glue is about how much I'm going to stick these together. But I want them to be even. And now, I'm telling you these are too long, because we'll do it and then we're going to trim it because it's too long. So the part that we just glued together is going to go right in the center on top. So I'm going to drop a drop of glue. And they are going to kind of arch. So I do want that bit that's glued to go flat. I mean, I want like a 90-degree, and the glue will help it do that. Okay. Well, not sideways, come on. Not upside down. Oh. Nothing is cooperating today. Stay. Not on my tweezers. Sorry. But do you see how long those are? Those are supposed to now go down to the side and stop. I'm just saying. These are like 14 times too big. It's crazy. I want to give those a minute to get tacky before we pull the sides over, because I'm going to glue them to the side and then cut them flush. So let's take our C4-31, which is two of these. Two of them. One. Fabricate it in the same way. That's not the same as saying make two, but I guess that's what they're saying. Wow, okay. Would you say I'm a bit disgruntled at this point? I'm thinking maybe I am. I think I really, really just need to finish this build. Because I'm over it. I did not get white off of that. I will trim that up in a second. Whoop. Okay, let's just trim this side real quick. That was a bad cut. Okay, and then we need B8, which is 2, 2, 2, 2. Except it's D8. I'm like, wait, no. Our small beads? Oh, really? There are little log colored small beads that, you know, the ones we've been using throughout. And then some of our black wire. Well, what is that? Oh, there's two. We're going to put it, okay, gotcha. I was like, that made no sense. That makes more sense. So we need 4 of those little beads. And then what is, oh, an E6 is 1 centimeter of that. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. So what we're going to do, just trying to think of the best, easiest way to do this, because what they want us to do is glue one of them on the top and glue one on the bottom. So there's a space in between them, but not all these beads are exactly the same, you know, so if that's that really skinny one. So I'm afraid that if I wrap it up around one of them on the top, the bottom's not going to slide in, or it may be too loose. So I think I'm going to do them both at the same time. At least I'm going to attempt it. So if you guys are building with me, watch me first. Let's see if I make it or fake it or fail it. I am totally faking it. We know that, right? before you, you build along with me. So I'm going to put the glue along the top and the bottom, just not where my fingers are. Like I need a spot to hold. And then not completely on the, well, maybe on the edge. One on the top and one on the bottom. Now here's the thing, how do I hold them to roll it? My paper shifted and now my beads are stuck together. No, 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 no. You need to go back to the edge. Wasn't as bad as I thought. Like seriously, it wasn't a total failure. So if you want to attempt it, I would think just do it slowly. Make sure your papers and your beads are staying in line. They're not really. Oh no, and I didn't. Okay. Come back out, come back out, come back out, baby. Now I messed up my paper. Dang it. I have glue all over this paper. There we go. And that's mostly, it's a tiny bit crooked. So for the most part, it worked. I'm a tiny bit inset on this one. Let's see if I can get it a little bit more out. Okay, then we need 1 centimeter. So let's cut 2 of these. Yes, because we get to do this all over again. All right, and then 1.5 centimeter of our black wire. Two of those. Now it says to thread. Oh, maybe we should have done that before. Put a little bit of glue inside. Which one is which? And then it says to spread the end. How do you spread the end? It's not like it's yarn, it just frays. Okay, we're just going to spread the 2 pieces and call it good. And then our wire, we're going to make a loop. Just like that, and then insert that into the other side. Okay, so there's our little lantern. Now we get to do it all over again. Yay! Yay. Okay, at least we know what we're doing this time. Kinda, sorta. Whoops. Straighten them up. I don't know if it's because I kind of had an idea of what to do or if that one just went easier, but that one went way easier. Just saying. Okay. Some glue in there. I think that's one that's just one piece. Oh well, I'm not stressing about it. There's a piece of red hanging off. That's all that I care about. Although it's a bit longer, isn't it? I think this one's the other one I was supposed to put in because I had the 2 that I cut when I accidentally, for the shoes, because I had to recut a piece. That's better. They're more even now. And then our piece of metal. There we go. Okay, so we have 2 lanterns now. All right, now let's go back to these shoes. So what I'm gonna do, gently, gently, is I'm gonna put a drop of glue about almost at the end. And then I'm going to pull that off to the side and stick it there. And then we do have to cut those flush. No, we can't cut them yet. They have to get stuck. So let me put the glue on the other side. And the other piece over there. And then hold it for a second because we're waiting for glue to dry. Aren't we always? Hydrate while you're waiting. Let's give this one a go. The bit that's glued already is making it very hard to change the angle. We got it. Well, we had it till I moved. Okay, these are honestly, short of this being way too much material. I mean, even if they just said like, we're making it long so that you can work with it and then now trim, or even if they just said trim, that would be fine. But they don't. Oh no, I see what I did. How I put both pieces together. We were supposed to fold that in half. Okay, my bad. Still would have been too long, I'm just saying. That's why. Hey, what do I say? I'm not professional. I just do it because I like it, and I don't always do it right. Sometimes on purpose, sometimes not. Okay, now I'm just gonna cut those flush, flush. Flush means no extra. Come on now. These are probably, honestly, some of the better shoes because usually they give us paper for the bottom, and I'll admit not all of mine have actually looked like shoes before, but yeah, these are cute. They did turn out cute. I do need to trim that up side a little bit more. Come on. There we go. All right, there's our little shoes. Okay. Now we need this fake plant. And it says cut the leaves, but do I cut them all? Because over here it looks like we use something they don't tell us how to build. Awesome. Yes, love that. Okay, I think we're just gonna stick the 4 leaves around. Okay, I think that's it. So I'm gonna cut them very, very close to the stem, and I think we'll probably be trimming them, but I would rather trim them later than not have them enough. Now I know I need 4 big ones for one piece. These are little. Can I find 4 more big ones? I think so. Okay, that's what it tells us for right now for that. So these are going to go over here. And then we need the green like sponge thingy. And I think it's the only thing we're gonna do with it, making sure, because one time I cut too much of one and then I needed it elsewhere and I didn't have some. So what it wants us to do is literally just cut it up. Just kind of shred it almost. Almost like, this was not the best material, I don't think, to use. I could have done better with that loose material because we're going to make little balls out of these. But see how some of them are in stronger lines, so I need to and then we're going to, it literally says rub it into a 0.5 to 0.7 centimeter small ball. But that's not staying, so we're going to have to add glue. And then we're going to have to get our hands even dirtier. Are you ready? I need 5 of those. My hands already are, look. Rinse and repeat. Here we go. See, that's already coming apart. That's coming apart. Wow, this, I've never done it, this material before. I've used this material before, but never like this. So I am learning as I go. I'm just trying to find any loose spots, stick some glue on it, re-ball it up. I can already still see spots coming up. And these are going to go on our green grass that we mucked up last time but then fixed. Okay. I don't mind if they kind of expand because I am compressing them. I just don't want like edges to pop up. Kind of wondering if I do bigger chunks, if it would help. I don't know, maybe not. Whoops, oops, oops. Like if that bigger one would help hold more smaller pieces. Whoop, that just fell apart. So maybe not. You gonna stay now? No. Over halfway, guys. 2 more. I know this is a pain, but you know, that's why I do my channel how I do my channel. Everything in real time, the actual time it takes. Because this is what I do. I don't sugarcoat anything. I don't fast forward anything. I don't time warp anything. And if I'm confused, you see me confused. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I got something hard in there. I don't want like a big chunk of something. It was green, so it was part of that, but it was like super hard. I think this is enough because I'm realizing they don't have to be so compacted, right? They're bushes. They can be kind of stringy or not so leafy. However, I don't want them just splitting apart. I do want them somewhat rounded. Okay, now hold on. I have to clean this up. This is not gonna wait. Oh, my hands feel nasty. Okay. It's like, I know that's not real, but it kind of like stained my, look at that. It stained my fingers green. That's not real plant, is it? They're slightly stained. Like, they're very pale, and it's under my nails. Ugh. Okay, I will clean up my hands much better afterwards, but I just needed to get some of it done right now. And I need my workspace cleared. These new wet wipes, I'm not crazy about them. They're ultra soft, and they're ultra terry. I think I've torn just about every one trying to get it out of the pack. I will scrub down my blue cutting mat afterwards and get all this green off as much as I can, but right now I just needed that. Okay, So, all right, and I also think I figured something out. So we're gonna make another, remember our box for our light, our chandelier that we made in the main bedroom, right? And how I had to cut that wood, or the tracing paper, and I cut it wrong. Oh, there they are. So we need 2 of these, because this one's gonna have a top and a bottom. The other one just had a top. But I think I already cut the paper out. I just forgot about it. I have 2 of these. I think this is what I was supposed to use, and didn't realize it. So what we're supposed to do is set this on here, and it's supposed to go in a square, and it is a pain in the butt because it's really hard to bend it once it's on here. These are 0.7, yeah. Give it a little tiny score, like little bitty. And see if that will bend better. And then I'm just going to try this. Since I have 2 already cut out and I only need 1, I'm gonna experiment a little. I'm gonna see if just folding it over on top of each other will give me all the correct sizes. Except it's way too long, of course. Of course it is. I think it's gonna work. I'm gonna cut it at that last bend. And then we're going to try to put the glue on the bottom edge. And I'm going to do it to all, because once I get this down, it's really hard to put more glue on it. No, it's too big. Can I just kind of fudge it? Maybe trim up a little bit. Off my finger. My tweezers. Dang it. A little bit of glue on that corner to try to seal the two edges together. You would just stay where I put you. think that will work. I think. Can you just stay together, please? Now let's try to put the top on. Not inside of it. No, 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 don't fall in. Dang it. Well, we got something resembling it. We're going to let it dry now and see how well it will sit. Oh, wait, we need, there's a tiny little orange square in here. Actually, there's two, but we just need one. And that's going to sit on the top of that. In essence, blocking that hole. So this corner's pulled apart. I don't know if I trimmed a little bit crooked. I think I trimmed one side a little crooked. We'll just make sure that's not facing the front of the house, the front that we look at. And then we should have one more orange, one with the hole. That and our tubing, clear tubing, which we need how much of? Where's that? 0.6 centimeters. And then we're going to cut one edge and insert it to the lamp line. So we're going to actually cut it open. Just on one side. And then when we get it down here, we're going to open it and put the lamp line in it, because obviously the bulb no, it's opening. So the bulb, it's very skinny. I've had much bigger ones. They should have just given us a bigger diameter, but anyways, so cut that so you can put it over the lamp line when the time comes. Where are we at now? Let's start putting some stuff on here. Now we're gonna get confusing. Ready? 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 Okay. Our little, this is gonna be, the grass is kind of cut out for it there, so it's gonna sit there in that little inlet of grass, okay? All right, so we'll glue this down. So that's our step. And then on said step is one of our shoes. It does kind of like to float because of the grass. It pops it a little bit, I guess. It's supposed to, maybe. I want it a little bit more secure. There. I got it in those little, so the grass has like an actual square cut out for it, but you gotta kind of wiggle it down into it. Okay, So we're going to put one shoe on the step and one off, is how they have it. Now you can put it any which way you like. I do kind of like the idea of not having them perfectly lined up. So I'm going to put one, kind of like, you know, when your teenage runs in the house and just like literally steps out of their shoes as they're running. So there, I like that. That's cute. All right, and then, so our, remember we have on this little short one, we have a flat side and we have a slanted side. The slanted side is coming towards the front of the house. The back side is going to be at the porch. And there is a little bit of, on the printed part for this, on the flooring, or on the paper, but I did not cut that far enough out. Just a little bit. Whoops. That was not the smartest thing. Okay. Glue on the bottom. Okay, and our longer one, it's the same thing, flat side up here towards the house and then slanted down towards the road. A little extra on that corner, so. And these aren't set in like perfect, but I'm just gonna force it over the grass instead of, because I was cut, when I tried to clear up this side, it like cut into my paper. Obviously I'm cutting on the paper, right? So I'm just, it's just in this little inlet here. There was a little bit of excess, so I'm just trying to force it down tight to the floor, to the ground, whatever. Yeah. All right, and then okay, this one here, the full side is going to go towards the front, and again, you can see where it sits. All right, so we've got those in. Oh, this little one here goes over in this corner on the other side. So we'll put it down. I'm just trying to decide if it's at an hour, and I'm trying to decide if I can push through or if I should finish it up. And one more short video. Let's see here. Okay, so first of all, let's bend. So this is going to sit at the edge here and come across. And then this has to go here. See how much extra we have? Ooh. Why? Nope, I'm flustered. I can't, guys. I can't. I'm going to break it because I'm going to rip these wires. I'm sorry. I've never been this frustrated on a build before, whether I've been recording or not. I am so done right now. This wire has me losing my mind. Literally. So this is going, I'm just going to stick this right here so I don't lose it at least. That's going to be a disaster, a fight for that too, because I might, I hate getting stuff that you guys don't have if you're trying to follow along, but I might break into my other stash of bigger diameters of that. I'm not sure, but if I do it right now, I will, because I'm so frustrated. So I'm going to just be done. It's 9:20 at night. I'm tired. I'm going to upload this for you guys, and then I'm going to bed is what is happening. So just cleaning up a little bit of the odds and ends here. That can go back in there. I don't know if we need it anymore. That is our last little piece of, this is our little flag for the front door. I keep hitting the tree. Don't hit the tree, Missy. Don't break the tree. So wire. Yeah, because we still got to get all of our little flowers, points out. Yeah, it seems like I didn't get anything done, and I feel bad about that, but this was a lot of work. And that's going to be a lot more work. So I'm going to call it a night. I will upload this and then be done for the night, but tomorrow we will come back and we will finish this, my nemesis here. This is turned into my nemesis. So we're going to come back, we're going to finish that wire up, we're going to place all of these things, and then we're going to get our railing around it, our fencing around it, our roof on, and add in our little odds and ends, our lanterns and our little bitty things, and that should be a good, that should be it. And then of course we'll stick our batteries in and hope and pray that these lights work, because I'm going to tell you something, if these lights don't work after all this, I'm throwing this thing's going sailing across my room. And I did find where we put those, so I have not forgotten those either, that roofing. So these are about the only thing I think I forgot to put in, and they went in the kitchen, which you can't see anyways. So is what it is. But please, guys, come back tomorrow. Join me next time. Let's finish this up. I'm sorry I could not get it finished today. It just, these little bitty ones, they seem like they should just fly by, but really it takes almost as much time as a full house. It's just as much stuff. It's just smaller, which sometimes makes it harder. I don't like these lights. I used to think I always wanted these lights instead of the individual ones, but no, I want my individual lights back. And it's not the wire. I like using the wire. It's their measurements, but It's not just this. I've done this on 2 or 3, and each time my lights are off. So either I'm totally reading it wrong, or they're not getting through to me what I'm doing wrong. Anyways, okay, I'm going to stop now. All right, thank you again. I appreciate each and every one of you. Join me on the next build when we finish up our mini Sakura house / cherry courtyard. Thanks, guys. Bye.